What's going on, Ready Players? On this video, I'm going to be listing over a dozen of the best PlayStation VR2 games that I can't wait for. Before we get into it, don't forget to hit the thumbs up button and subscribe if you enjoyed the content. It would really mean a lot to show support and help my small channel grow. I have full playthroughs of most PlayStation VR2 games on the channel if you're interested. And I'll definitely be playing through all these games when they drop. I'll also be covering all the new big PlayStation VR2 game announcements in the near future. And keep you updated on what to be excited for. With that being said, let's jump into it.
Bruh. Oh god.
Scanning all body systems. Internal profile. Scanning chemical profile. Scanning for your patients.
Let's go.
Use some assistance here.
Let's go.
First game up on my list is Of Lies and Rain. Of Lies and Rain is a story-driven first-person shooter built exclusively for VR. Set in a dark sci-fi post-apocalyptic world, you'll fight to reclaim your past and save humanity from the brink of extinction. September 7th, 2048. The world you once knew is gone, and so is your memory. An unfamiliar voice urges you to defeat ADE, the AI behind the long-lasting 20-year war that has driven humanity into hiding beneath the earth. The surface is now ruled by hostile machines, new life forms fighting for their survival, just like everyone else. To defeat ADE, you must wield your powers, abilities that grant access to a new plane of reality. Worlds within technology within a world shattered by it. Journey through a dystopian tale where nothing is as it seems, and the line between friend and foe has never been so thin. Battle through a ravaged world to save what remains of humanity's future. Uncover the truth behind the world's destruction and those responsible for humanity's downfall. Explore the life of a survivor through memories hidden throughout the world. Traverse interconnected real and digital worlds, blurring the lines between biological and digital consciousness. Fight your way through a ruined world, fending off hostile machines, each with unique abilities. Wield weapons with distinct and innovative designs, each crafted to offer unique combat experience. Solve the riddles blocking your path and push forward to meet your destiny. This is definitely one of my most anticipated games. It looks phenomenal. The graphics, the physics of everything, the unique world. Not to mention I've been hearing great things from people who've played the demo. I cannot wait for this one. Next game up on my list is Sweet Surrender VR. Sweet Surrender VR is a fast-paced roguelike VR shooter set in a dystopian mega tower that forces you to adapt to this ruthless, action-packed battle to the death. As one of the last vestiges of humanity, you must fight your way to the summit through a sea of enemies. Run through levels and across enemy territory to gun down the opposition. Also includes snap turning, smooth turning, teleporting, and various comfort options. Discover the grapple gun to reach previously hidden areas or zipline across lava. Move how you want. Gunplay and weapon variety. Pick from a wide selection of weapons to get the job done. Pistols, shotguns, rifles, machine guns, snipers, explosive launchers, and melee weapons galore. Gather upgrade chips and become a ruthless war machine. Customize your build and turn the tides of battle with world-shattering enhancements. Blast EMPs on hit, slow down time, and even siphon energy from the fiendish automatons. Face a fresh challenge with each playthrough. Unlock shortcuts, discover hidden levels, and find new ways to devastate the robotic command. The world is your battlefield. Open the door to more gameplay as you tear through robot hordes. Discover your optimal playstyle, loadout, or challenge yourself with hellish lunatic mode. I'm loving the way this game looks with the cel-shaded comic book vibe. It looks like it's running really smooth. Seems to have some really cool high-paced action that I can't wait to jump into. Next game up on my list is Trenches. Enter a World War I first-person horror survival game where you have to survive and escape the harsh, war-torn environment of the year 1917. Experience the war from the eyes of a soldier caught behind enemy lines. Explore the real chilling story as you navigate the horrors of battle equipped with only your senses and a trench whistle. Find clues to better understand the enemy trenches without being caught. Return to safety and your family. The game relies on sound and hearings as you are equipped with a trench whistle which you can use. When it's used, it will play a sound and you need to follow that sound. However, you have to be careful as the enemy can hear the whistle too, and it can give out your position easily. Enemies will be able to hear you if you run, if you break anything, or even if you walk on wood, as it will make a creaking noise. I was excited to play this game before Halloween. Sadly, it's been delayed, and we don't know when it's going to come out, but I'm still excited to give it a try when it does. Next game up on my list that I feel like we've been waiting forever for is Aces of Thunder. Experience the thrill of aerial combat like never before with Aces of Thunder, the upcoming VR game made specifically with capabilities of PlayStation VR2 in mind. It will be focused exclusively on aerial combat and distributed on a paid model, with different competitive online game modes available such as team versus team and single duels. You'll be able to test your skills against other virtual pilots in intense aerial battles. The game's physically accurate flight and damage models derived from the popular War Thunder military action game ensure that battles are immersive and believable, taking place exclusively from the cockpit view and with complete control over all flight systems. Aces of Thunder will feature dozens of legendary planes of World War II such as the American fighter P-51 Mustang and British Spitfire at first, with more combat aircrafts from other eras to come in future add-ons. I'm beyond hyped for this. Being able to sit in the cockpit and take to the skies, having epic dogfights on PlayStation VR2 is going to be another dream come true. The game looks gorgeous and I can't wait to jump in and experience for the first time. Just still waiting on that official release date for the game to drop, if ever. But when it does, I can't wait to take to the skies.
Hell yeah.
Next game up on my list is Made of Scare. Brave the nightmares of the quiet ones. Do not panic, don't even breathe. Made of Scare is an award-winning first-person survival horror set in a remote hotel with a gory and macabre history from British folklore. Armed with only a defensive sound device, you'll utilize stealth tactics to avoid death amongst a cult of sound-based AI enemies. Set in 1898 and inspired by the haunting Welsh tale of Elizabeth Williams, this is a story of a family empire driven by torture, slavery, piracy, and a supernatural mystery that suffocates the grounds of the hotel. Developed by Wales Interactive with a plot crafted by the writing talent designers behind the likes of Soma, The Bunker, and Battlefield 1. The game features 3D sound-based AI system as the core survival mechanic, fusing psychological, gothic, and British horror. Realistic visuals, immersive environments, and eerie atmospherics. This game has me extremely hyped from the trailer. From the enemy designs, the emphasis on psychological, gothic, and British horror. I'm loving everything I'm seeing here, and I can't wait till we get an official release date. This is another game that I was hoping would drop before Halloween, but either way, I'm extremely hyped to check this out in VR.
Welcome to the most authentic VR boxing experience ever created.
Next game up on my list is Boxing Underdog. Experience the future of boxing. Step into the ring like never before. The most realistic VR boxing simulation. Immerse yourself in lifelike graphics powered by 100% physics-based gameplay, delivering unparalleled realism. With multiplayer, fight the world. Take your skills online and challenge friends or opponents from around the globe in robust multiplayer mode. Experience real-time boxing matches in VR, where you can test your abilities against others in a safe virtual environment. Climb the global leaderboards as you strive to become the ultimate champion. Train, learn, compete in single player. Whether you're new to boxing or seasoned pro, Boxing Underdog offers training modules that mirror real-world mechanics. Develop your technique, improve your footwork, and master combinations in single player mode. Then, challenge others in multiplayer, all without a risk to your health. Embark on a journey from underdog to champion. Overcome challenges, defy the odds, and rise through the ranks as you experience the true spirit of boxing. I've been excited for this one for a while. First it was VRSO, bare knuckle fighting, and then they changed the name to Boxing Underdog. I kind of wish they kept it as a bare knuckle fighting game, and then it turned into another VR boxing game with boxing gloves, but regardless, I'm still hyped to check it out. It looks like a blast, but I won't be able to tell until I jump in and check it out for myself. It's rumored to come out in the near future, so stay tuned for when it does. Next game on my list is Out of Sight. Out of Sight is a deeply atmospheric horror game that blends first and second person perspectives with riveting voice acting to immerse you in a chilling and emotional journey. Having regained sight through her beloved Teddy, Sophie knows she must find a way out before it's too late. Danger lurks around every corner. One misplaced step, a creaking floorboard, or unexpected bump could spell capture and an uncertain fate. Rely on your wits and instincts to overcome the many challenges of the mansion. With only your courage and Teddy to guide you, survival is in your hands. Piece together the chilling story buried within the mansion's walls. Unravel its tragic past and uncover the events that turned it into a place of nightmares. Not all is as it seems. The line between reality and illusion is razor thin, and your senses may betray you. Avoid your relentless captors and uncover the secrets of your capture. Will you discover the truth and break free, or become a lost soul trapped forever? I'm a huge Little Nightmares fan. I'm actually about to play Little Nightmares 3 any day now. And I'm super excited for Reanimal as well. And this game is giving me heavy vibes of those games. So I'm insanely hyped for this. Being able to play basically Little Nightmares in VR is going to be incredible. And a refreshing VR experience. I love that you're playing from the perspective of the little girl's teddy bear. I'm assuming she's going to be carrying you around, and you're controlling her using the joystick similar to games like Moss. This game looks super creepy, and I couldn't be more excited. Next game on my list is Ghost Town. Explore the supernatural in Ghost Town, a thrilling VR adventure by Fireproof Games, creators of the widely acclaimed game series, The Room. Step into the boots of Edith Penrose, a witch-turned-ghost hunter who walks the haunted streets of London tracking and exorcising restless spirits. Use a combination of wits, mystical knowledge, and ancient magic to help Edith glimpse beyond our world, see the unseen, and overcome the unearthly puzzles placed in her way. Life has been going well for Edith. The paranormal detective agency she runs with her flatmates has never been busier. She's almost up to date with her rent, and the ghost in her bathroom mirror has been less demanding than usual. But Edith's world is turned upside down when her brother goes missing, and a mysterious new lead promises to reveal clues of his whereabouts. Edith's journey begins with a visit to a remote Scottish island in the hope a gifted clairvoyant can provide some much-needed answers. I absolutely love The Room VR. It's also a game I fully played through on the channel. It was arguably my favorite puzzle game I've experienced in VR so far, but I was left wanting more of an immersive storyline with more characters, dialogue, exploration, and interactive cutscenes. This looks to be giving us just that, and I can't wait. I'm pretty sure the game's out on Quest, and if you played this game, please let me know in the comments of what we should expect. Next game on my list is RoboQuest. The world is in ruins, scorched and overrun by ruthless machines, but you're a guardian, humanity's last hope, rebooted and ready for war. Armed with cutting-edge firepower, razor-sharp reflexes, and a thirst for chaos, you'll blast through wastelands, shredding waves of robotic adversaries in high-speed, adrenaline-fueled combat. RoboQuest VR brings the pulse-pounding roguelite FPS action of the hit game to virtual reality, fully reimagined for an immersive experience that will push your skills to the limit. With fast-paced movement, fluid shooting, and dynamic traversal mechanics, every battle is an electrifying dance of destruction. Sprint, jump, and slide through ever-shifting environments as you weave between enemy fire and unleash an arsenal of devastating weaponry. With over 100 weapons at your disposal, every run is an experiment in destruction. Wield everything from shotguns and energy rifles to bows, ninja stars, and flamethrowers, each designed for intense visceral combat. Dual-wield pistols for stylish takedowns, charge up powerful rocket launchers for devastating blasts, or get up close and personal with high-speed melee attacks. This game will also feature co-op. RoboQuest is giving me heavy Borderland vibes, and the combat is looking really cool. I love the fact that you can play in co-op, so I'm hyped to check this one out. Next game on my list is Five Nights at Freddy's Secrets of the Mimic. Enter the abandoned workshop of Murray's Costume Manor and unravel the mystery left behind the reclusive inventor, Edwin Murray. In Five Nights at Freddy's Secret of the Mimic, you'll step into a world where every dark corner holds a secret and every flicker of light hints at the ever-present threat. The Mimic, a prototype endoskeleton, can adapt to any costume and become any character, including what you fear most. Armed with only your wits, a few gadgets, and a heavily redacted corporate briefing, you'll attempt to retrieve Fazbear's prized prototype technology while grappling with cryptic clues and a relentless shadow determined to dispatch all unwanted company. Prepare for heart-pounding thrills as you explore the labyrinth of the deserted Costume Manor. Discover remnants of Edwin's unfinished work and eluding the monster he created. Experience Five Nights at Freddy's Secret of the Mimic and survive the mystery and madness. Five Nights at Freddy's Secret of the Mimic is already out where you can play it on the flat, and we're just waiting on the announcement release date for PlayStation VR 2, and I think it might be coming to other platforms. But from what I've seen from the gameplay, I'm insanely hyped for this. This looks to be the Five Nights at Freddy's game I've been waiting for. A little bit more exploration, moving around, a bit of a deeper storyline. I'm insanely hyped to try this one out on PlayStation VR 2 when it drops. Stay tuned. The next game on my list is Madison VR, DLC, and Madison 2. Now this one has me insanely hyped because Madison was one of my favorite VR experiences I've ever played, and hands down the scariest. I'm usually good with horror games, and that one was hard to get through at points. And I've been meaning to jump back in and try it out again. But with this announcement of DLC and a sequel on the way, without them confirming that they're working on VR mode, so take this one with a grain of salt, has me insanely hyped. A week or two ago, developers at Bloodiest Games announced, "Hi everyone, we're beyond grateful for your interest and support all this time. To share a bit more about the DLC and its current state, here's where things stand. At first, the Maxwell's Curse was meant to tell a completely different story. I wrote the script and we even began development, but not long after, everything went on pause. I realized that the story I was trying to tell deserved to be a full game, not just a cut-down version for DLC. So the project was restarted with a new direction. Sometime later, after several months of work, I finished the second script, the one the current DLC is based on, and that's what we're working on right now. A few details. The story takes place after the ending of the main game. It features a new playable character. It's 100% connected to the base game, and it will be free. Thank you all so much for being there. We'll be sharing more soon, and it won't be long. Again, Madison being one of my favorite VR games I've ever played, I cannot wait for more news on this in the future. And I'll be reporting on it whenever that happens, so stay tuned. And finally, the last game on my list is Thief VR: Legacy of Shadow. The city is a place of shadows, ruled by the powerful and feared by the oppressed. Its rooftops form a labyrinth above the narrow, twisting streets. The city watch prowls relentlessly, enforcing the iron will of Baron Ulysses Northcrest, a tyrant who crushes rebellion before it can take root. You are Magpie, a cunning thief orphaned by Northcrest's brutality and shaped by the streets, who steals as the only means to survive. That is, until you uncover something greater, a legendary artifact holding a legacy from the past. Use immersive VR mechanics to steal, evade, and outsmart the forces controlling the city. Unravel its darkest secrets and expose the sinister conspiracy that looms over its very foundation. Master the shadows, stick to the darkness, evade patrols, and outmaneuver enemies with real-time stealth mechanics. Realistic thieving. Pickpocket guards, pry open hidden compartments, and bypass locks with tactile VR interactions. Use an array of arrows and tools to distract, disable, or eliminate threats with immersive VR archery. Explore the city, climb rooftops, sneak through back alleys, and uncover secrets in a dark, steampunk-inspired world. And finally, choose your approach. Every heist offers multiple paths and playstyles. Sneak past guards unseen, or take them down from the shadows. This game has reminded me of Vampire the Masquerade. Also has like an Assassin's Creed vibe. And with stealth being one of my favorite gameplay genres, I cannot wait to try this one out. It looks gorgeous, looks like a bigger budget VR game, and I can't wait to check it out when it drops. Alright guys, that'll do it for my list of some of my most anticipated PlayStation VR2 games. If there's any games that I missed that you are super excited for, please let me know down in the comments. Again, I'm going to be playing all of these games, full playthroughs on the channel, and covering all the biggest PlayStation VR2 games in the future. If you enjoyed the content, please like the video, subscribe and hit the bell icon, stay notified for more of my VR playthroughs, reviews, and news. Any support you show would really mean a lot to help my small channel grow. Also, comment if you'd like to see me play a game in particular. Thanks for hanging out, Ready Players, and I'll catch you in the next one.